Hey guys, Rapid Stout 12 here, back at it again with another lighting video. And today, I'm going to show you these GE 3070 100 watt incandescent light bulbs. Alright, well, I got these bulbs a year ago. Almost. I got these like right at the end of December last year, if I remember correctly, from Dollar General, which is an interesting place to buy bulbs. And the reason I like these that come from there is because they have the older packaging here, which is kind of cool. I don't know if they have like some kind of like contract with GE or something, but all the GE bulbs they carry there have this packaging to them, at least the incandescent ones. Now I believe I got these bulbs alongside these, which I'll put a code up for the video I made of these a long time ago now, a couple months ago, but I wanted to include these because you can see that while these are pretty similar to the older packaging, these are actually more of like a more modern mock-up of it. Because you can see we still have this bulb design here and the blue and the white, but the rest of it is like their modern packaging, which I find that kind of interesting because it's like these aren't quite the older packaging, but they're very close. Like, they're like a version of it that they made. I don't know. This is a very strange package, but it's like a modern version of this, which I find interesting. They don't even have these bulbs on there. It's just this, that's the same. Which I guess it's kind of cool, but they really failed at making this the older packaging, because this is not the older packaging. This is a weird mock-up version that's partly the newer packaging and partly the older packaging. Anyway, let's go ahead and take a closer look at this package here. You can read what you want. Seriously, we don't need to see the lumens twice on the front of the package. $2,800K. Alright, well, we'll take one of these out, and it looks like this one at the top here has the better etch on it, so we'll set this to the side and take a look at our etch. Freeway, 120 volt, Hungry, C1, what was that? 305, 995, 1300 lumens, 3070, 100 watts, GE. And this is an A21 bulb, so like your typical 150 watt incandescent bulb. We have a freeway base, which is like that silver stuff. I don't even know what you call that. But it's certainly not the brass that, that's the better kind of base because it doesn't rust or anything. But anyway, do we have any printing on the base? Sometimes these newer bulbs have that. No, we don't. But anyway, let me go ahead and get the socket situated here and get all the lights turned off so that we can test this bulb. Alright, well, As you can tell, all the lights have been turned off. It's time to turn on this bulb. In 3, 2, 1, we'll start in the low setting. Oh. Is this... Oh. I'm so silly. I turned off the smoke plug that had the Christmas lights plugged into it, but I didn't even stop to think that I plugged the socket into there. Okay, why is this so orange? Oh, the dimmer's down, that's why. Okay, and that was the high setting. Alright, let's start on low first. And we do get some light. You know, it's not like this is incredibly dim. You know, this is definitely a 30-watt bulb because it's 305 lumens, which is between 25 and 40. But anyway, yeah, it's bright. This would definitely be good for like relaxing and stuff at night. You know, watching TV and stuff, or YouTube. We'll turn it up to 70 watts now, which is a little bit brighter. Yeah, a little bit brighter. Oh, kick the tripod. That always happens. This is 995 lumens, so certainly a 70-watt bulb. Yep, it's pretty bright. This is very bright. And then we'll turn it up to 100 watts, which this is not even as bright as a regular 100-watt bulb, which is something that's like a freeway bulb issue, because when you have two, like the lumen efficacy on an incandescent bulb actually goes up when the wattage increases. So that's why a 60-watt bulb is only 800 lumens, while a 100-watt bulb, which is about twice as much wattage, but not quite, is 1600 lumens, which is twice as much lumens, versus a 60-watt. So the efficacy actually goes up when you increase the wattage. But on a freeway bulb, we're actually combining two lower wattages of filaments, which means that we actually get a lower efficacy on the 100-watt setting, and that's why it's not quite as bright. But anyway, this is 1300 lumens, not quite 1600, but it's bright. It's not that much brighter than the 70 watts. We'll turn it on again. 30, 70, 100. You can see it's not really that much brighter, but I mean, it's a decent amount of increase. Well, we'll go ahead and give you a shot of the actual bulb here. We'll set it down to, ooh, that's a nice fade out. 30, 70, 100 watts, and you could kind of tell there how it was changing between the two filaments, because if you don't know, these freeway bulbs actually have two filaments, and each one connects to a different contact on the base, and that's why you need a special socket, and also how you get the free settings, because it starts by turning on one filament and the other, and then both of them together. So you can see there how the 30-watt filament is off to the left there, and if you notice here, the 70-watt filament is a little bit further to the right. We'll do that again. I'll show you closer. 30-watt is to the left. Then the 70-watt is a little more to the right. So that's how these work. Is you just have the two filaments, and of course that's why the efficacy goes down on the last setting. Well, we'll come up here and look at our brightness a little bit more. and a CRI, which is perfect. No issues there. That's a very good CRI. Brightness is good on the 100 watt setting. Let's set it down to just 30 watts. Again, very nice, relaxing brightness. Low glare, definitely very good for relaxing at night, in the evenings. 70 watts, a little bit brighter. This is like a good all-around brightness for like basic tasks. And then the 100 watt, which is the brightest setting and good for like when you want to work or something in your room or whatever. Clean, I don't know. Here's one more look at this bulb, turning on the different settings. Here's a look at the etch while it's running. You can see we kind of got like some imperfections there in the soft white coating. That's alright. But yeah, I think I've spent way too much time rambling on about this bulb. But anyway, let's turn it off. Oh! We forgot to dim it. Yeah, I brought the dimmer here. Because I'm sure a lot of you haven't seen a freeway bulb dimmed before, so here's what it looks like. I'll show you the free settings too. You got 30, 70, 100 watts. Yeah, you can dim a freeway bulb. Here it is at about 50%. Yeah, you can dim a freeway bulb, and it'll actually get you the free settings a little bit dimmer. Well, now we'll turn it off for good, and we'll turn back on the lights. Alright, well, we'll take one last look at this bulb, which I'm pretty sure is going to be pretty hot up here, so we'll just touch it from down here. There's the etch, the base, the bulb, the packaging and the bulb. Very nice bulb when it doesn't want to roll away. And they always roll away on here. I've never had one fall from rolling off the desk. I have had one fall on video before from like it slipping out of my hands when I was screwing it in, but it didn't break. It was like a CFL that was like plastic on the outside, so it didn't really break. So that was a close one, but anyway, that was my GE 3070 100 watt freeway incandescent bulb, or bulbs, but we only looked at one. Well, there you have it. Be sure to like, subscribe, comment, and share if you liked what you saw. Until next time.